Alright then. Cloud covering the thingamajigger up there. Anyhow, yes, the weather has been quite weird as of recently, but... Hey everyone, JC Cool here, and welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm starting on top of the train station because I've actually been doing some stuff out here. Ooh, I don't think I've got a black one before. Apparently I have, I guess. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh. I haven't got that one before, apparently.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, Ada, cool stuff. Anyhow, yeah, I've been doing some stuff in between streams or whatever. We'll talk about that in a moment. First, what I want to do is I want to go check out the advent calendar for the last couple of days, because I haven't been here. Oh, yeah. Also, hi, hello, I'm back. I'm back again, better than I'm back before. You know, like, we always do the back, because it's, you know, great to be back, always been back. Ugh. Anyhow. Yeah, I'll show off that in a moment. Whew. Takes a little bit of effort to get around to the hub here. Oh, yeah. Stream is going to be interesting. Anyhow, so we got to 6 last time. We have to find number 7, which is right here. Ooh.
Santa isn't real.
Thanks! Okay. Wow, Ada. And then 8. Where could 8 be? The way they hide these numbers on here is just amazing. There it is. I found both of them this time.
This data cartridge enables the third pair of FICSMAS TIME branches to be unlocked. There is a chance you are doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason. There is also a chance you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish for you to know that, in either case, you have disappointed me.
Anyhow, I actually haven't unlocked all the stuff from the last thing, so... We actually have a little bit of stuff to do. Okay. Got candy canes?
Candy canes are used to create several items. In this case, when combined with the Xeno Zapper, you will gain a piece of equipment perfect for use against anyone on my naughty list. Like whoever hard-coded and black-boxed this event.
Then we're gonna need some candy canes to unlock this, so... Here, let me grab that hard drive. There's also a few presents here. Let's grab these if necessary, because we're gonna start by doing FICSMAS stuff, because, yeah, I didn't do much of this in the last stream because I was busy making iodine-infused filters, which I'll show off what I've done with those recently. But where do you craft candy cane? Oh wait, you can't craft any of the FICSMAS stuff yourself. You need to use... they need to be automated. Just doing them out front of the factory here. Candy cane. Just straight up take some FICSMAS gifts. Okay, so take my FICSMAS gifts. We have 5 of those per minute. What do we need? In order to get the the one that you can build and also the bow, we need 10 of them. It's gonna be 2 minutes of waiting here. Alright. I'll start talking through over what I've done while we wait for those to craft, because yeah. As I was stating I was going to do at the very end of last stream, I built a hypertube that goes all the way across the map to where we're going to be building the nuclear power plant, which is up here. I'll get there a little bit later. It follows that the train line that goes down the center of the map. I realistically could have had it just follow the train line going along the edge of the map, but it doesn't technically matter which line it uses. I see more presents falling over here. Let's go get some of these. Okay, I guess the other thing, in this area that I did was stuff for the iodine-infused filters. So, obviously, those are going to be necessary over by the nuclear power plant. Like, obviously, they're not going to be too much use from over here, where we're not going to have any radioactive materials, hopefully. So, yoink. So I decided, or I guess made the smart decision, to start moving them over there. Now, I could have obviously just belted all the filters over to where the power plant's going to go, but that seemed like a lot of effort, and considering we already have train tracks going out there for delivery of other resources, I figured that I'd load them onto a train and just have the trains deliver them. And because we had a spare slot in the main station here on the copper trains for the nuclear pasta, I figured why not just slap it onto the back of those trains and have those deliver it on their way to actually pick up more copper. So I just finished that shortly before the stream. That's what's going on here. And yeah, now there's filters being delivered over there. Hopefully we're not, or I mean, I say hopefully, we are not getting into doing anything involving radiation in today's stream. That is just not, it's just not happening because yeah, actually building out the nuclear power plant, which is what we're hopefully doing today, is going to take far too much effort. There we go, there's the candy canes. Also, apparently we're making progress on FICSMAS.
FICSMAS bows can be crafted from gifts in the constructor and can be combined with candy canes to make the candy cane decoration. Unfortunately for us both, this is only the first of several decorations, and you have been encouraged to spend your time and effort on these precision-engineered fleeting moments of joy.
Okay. Also get 5 of these per minute, so we're gonna need 2 more minutes there to be able to get to the thing we realistically could have done last time. And then we're gonna get this next branch of the tree here. I think we can technically go down to here already, but maybe we'll save that for another stream. I don't know. Oh yeah, also, something that I'm thinking I might do is this is actually, so here we're approaching finals week over this next week for me in school right now. So we're gonna, what is it? Yeah, last actual weekend here, gonna be actually home next weekend, and I don't know if I'm gonna be continuing to live stream after or over break, because live streaming from home is a less good experience, because I have a bunch of people who will, you know, just interrupt my streaming and not leave me directly alone, like they'll be in the background, blah blah blah. Of course, my home internet is much slower than the school's internet because Spectrum thinks it's okay to only give us 10 megabytes of upload. Now, with the quality in which I stream, oh, that's only just one thing. Now, at the quality that I do live streaming, like right now, and using AV1, we can generally fit at this 1080p 30 FPS. Usually around, right now we're sitting mostly at 6,000 kilobytes per second, but I'm sure that the higher bitrate here like that will, yeah, nearly 10 megabytes there. And again, that's the entire bandwidth. Everything else also has to be considered on top of that. What other people are doing, what the server's doing. Talking on Discord. So yeah. Live streaming is less possible home. So I might do a live stream on Tuesday because the only actual final exam I have is on Thursday. Yeah, that's kind of a while from now, so I have very little to do this week. So yeah, another live stream on... Frick, it's 20 candy canes. Live stream on Tuesday might definitely be a thing I could do. And that'll be probably during the day and not at night, so... Also, as mentioned earlier, the weather this week has been... Or the weather recently has been really bad. Like, yesterday/Friday, it was, like, snowing here. We got a decent amount of snow on the ground. Like, actually, yesterday I was, like, watching SNL, looking out the window, and it was just like, wow, it's quite bright outside. Like, the sky is white. But yeah, today it was well above freezing, and a lot of the snow melted. Very much sad. So yeah. Wait. Oh, it's 30 bows! Dang it, why did I think it was 10? Well, we're gonna need to be here for a few more minutes. Okay, well, while I wait for that stuff to be crafted, I can go over what we're actually doing today. Today we are building the we're gonna start building a nuclear power plant. Now, actually, this nuclear power plant is theoretically going to or we won't be able to actually put it all into action just yet. We're gonna need this milestone in order to actually put it into action. This milestone does not actually seem that hard to get. Specifically because of these two items here, which are the very end of the nuclear chain, which means we won't have to have nuclear waste, basically. So yeah. But we're gonna build out the entire thing, starting hopefully today. And oh yeah, there are a lot of steps in this. Like, here's the spreadsheet, guys. We go all the way. Oh gosh. Okay, LibreOffice Calc is like the worst spreadsheet editor I've ever used. It is so laggy and stuff like this. Is a good computer. This thing doesn't perform very well. Anyhow, row HT. We're all the way over to HT. So we're what? H is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that's 8 times 26 plus whatever the heck T is. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 288 columns in this spreadsheet here. And of course, we divide that by 4 to get 57 individual things that need to be crafted inside of this factory. And that does include the actual generators themselves. But that's different things that need to be crafted here. Yeah, this is crazy. This is very, very much crazy. I don't know what end to start. I feel like we should probably start at this end here. Yeah, and work our way slowly this way. Oh crap, we need plastic for something? What do we need plastic for? Oh, circuit. What do we need circuit boards for? This is the thing, I don't even know all this stuff. Like, we need, like, what, modular frames, obviously uranium fuel rod, we need computers for this. I had no idea that we need computers and crystal oscillators for just nuclear reactors, or for making nuclear fuel technology. Heavy modular frames? Damn, this is a very involved thing. But yeah, there's going to be 20 nuclear power plants for the base level. Oh, I didn't expand this far. Let's do that. I thought I went through expanding all these things so I could actually read what everything is. Steel gets... Oh, man, I missed a couple. Dang. Diamond. You actually don't need very many diamonds, but it's still 400 coal per minute for just diamonds. We need the pressure conversion cubes, which requires the copper powder. We need more nuclear pastas, which requires a ton of copper powder. Heat sink. Heat sinks to case plutonium cells. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's necessary here. We need reanimated salmon, surprisingly large quantities. Then we start getting to some of the newer stuff that I haven't done yet. Fixed site ingots, AI limiters, and I didn't expand this one either. Where is the actual number up here? 10, so that's 30, so that's, I think it's like 35 total, yeah, 35 total nuclear reactors that we're gonna get. And each of those is like 2,000, here, let's see, I think there's, so that's 35 times 2,500. That's 87,500 megawatts. Maybe we should just quickly work on all that there. But yeah, 87,500. Okay, 87,500 megawatts. Hopefully that will be enough to carry us through this next tier. Oh, space elevator parts here.
The red and blue FICSMAS ornaments are produced from gifts, unsurprisingly, but this time in the smelter. Now I hope you listen to that, because I will not repeat it no matter how confusing this all is. Blame the original Fix-It Fun engineers. Most of them ended up in jail for various reasons. But do not worry, the event has since been vetted by the second generation of Fix-It Fun engineers, who were only sued.
What? Okay. This is actually a much more straightforward unlock here. But the FICSMAS gift tree. Automatic gifts. This is theoretically what we want to do, but I can't be bothered to produce any of those ornaments right now because they are produced in smelters. They're gifts, but it's very annoying. So we'll just save all this FICSMAS stuff for later then. And yeah, we'll get to actually seeing what we need to do for the nuclear reactor, which actually, speaking of which, I guess I should show you what I've been up to over there. So let's take this hypertube across the entire map now. Of course, we need a massive boost there, so we're going up over the center of the map here, flying high above the forest, then down into the tropical biome over this way. The jungle, I mean, it feels jungly. These feel like banana trees that are ridiculously tall. Then out into this lush biome over here, which is and this actually happens to kind of close in a little bit close to our copper, the copper production area for the nuclear pasta there. Oh, wow. And here's where we're going. That giant platform is probably not going to be enough. But I made a giant concrete platform specifically for this. And also train stations here. Big train stations to try to be able to bring all the resources into this. Because, you know, we're going to have radioactive stuff here. We want this to be far away from civilization. So yeah, let's give the tour. Oh yeah, here's where all the iodine-infused filters come in. Oh, there's actually a decent amount in there. They come through here. They will eventually get stockpiled inside of here, but for now they're making their way up to another one of these up there, just in case you don't have any of these on you, but you're approaching this facility. You can get out up there and grab some before you come down here, because there will probably be some radiation around down here. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad down here, because it's not over there where the actual radiation stuff is produced, but there's still going to be uranium transiting to and from the station, so, you know, having the supply here is good, but having it over there is also good for when we need to come in here. But we won't be dealing directly with the radioactive materials today. Oh yeah, there's also a lot of excess space here, so I decided to start building out a bit of a power bank. Why is that at 99%? We are well under our... It's got to be just a floating point rounding error, right? Because this is actually full. I'm guessing that's floating point rounding, because obviously this here says the whole grid is completely full. That looks full to me. This 99% shit's got to be a floating point rounding error. Anyhow, yeah, this platform here, it's where we're going to be building stuff. So, oh yeah. Yeah, the power comes in. Ooh, look, there's a train that's about to drop off some more filters. Yay. Look at it come down the hill here. Whee! Like zooms along into here. Alright, we have 5 platforms. The first of which here is being used up by these trains to drop filters off. So 4 platforms to actually bring stuff in, and they're real long, so we can have some pretty large trains bringing in resources. Oh yeah, and we need a ton of resources. Like, just looking at these raw resources here, we need almost 2,000 copper ore per minute. Over 1,000 coal per minute. Almost 1,500 SAM per minute. Over 1,500 limestone per minute. As well as, you know, a bunch of other things, like 400 uranium per minute. This stuff is gonna go hard, guys. Anyhow. Bye-bye. And out it goes to the copper patch, which is, you know, right over that way. Anyhow. Let's see what we got. Now, the one thing about these spreadsheets that I have generated here is that they're not the most logically laid out. Like, they have everything we need, but because they weren't created by a human, we have stuff like iron rods being the very last thing on the list here instead of iron ingots, which is kind of annoying. But anyhow. So I think I should find the iron smelting section and do that first. It's gonna be easier if I just use fine. Iron ingot. Wow, okay. 60. How much iron ore do we need per minute here? I didn't actually read that one out, did I? 2,509! Oh my gosh. Because, yeah, we need 65 1/3 iron smelters. So, yeah, this platform's not gonna be big enough, damn it. And I was like, oh, this platform's so big, it'll be enough. It's not enough. Alright, so I definitely did not bring the resources with me to build 66. Ah, I have 0 wire. Anyhow, good thing it doesn't take very long to get from place to place with this hypertube system. Holy crap. And this is just the iron. This isn't any of the copper or deuterium. Certainly none of the steel. Holy crap. So yeah. This is gonna be a fun project, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's something else I can kind of rant about. Fucking people with their laundry. So, if you ever had to have like a shared college laundry experience like I've had, you probably know the pain of people just like leaving their shit in the laundry room and never coming to collect it, or seemingly never. Because I was going to wash like my bedding today, and like every single one of the washers that was working was full. And they were all done. It's like, wow, okay. And like, it's a Sunday, so there's not even classes today. Like, I understand if you like throw your laundry in before you go to class. Classes are 2 hours long, you know, it's gonna be like a while before you can come and get your shit out. But like, bro, it's a Sunday. What the heck do you do? What are you like throwing your laundry in the machine and then going out to lunch at like a restaurant that's like 30 miles away from here? I should grab some deuterium while I'm here, or quick-wire while I'm here. For those power poles. Do I do have a bunch of cable. Yeah, I was emptying out my inventory earlier because I needed space for a lot of concrete. Oh, I had quick-wire, whatever. We have more of it now. Admittedly, this is where a dimensional depot would be nice, but then I'd have to find a fuck ton of mercer spheres, figure out what to start putting in, and a lot of effort I don't feel like going through right now, so I'm going to do the potentially more effort of just going back and forth. Actually, you know what would be smart? Is if I, like, took a bunch of resources that I knew I was going to need, like iron plates and such, slapped them into a couple train cars, and then just drove myself a train out here. You know, the next time I need resources, I think I'm gonna do that. Just try to imagine all the resources that I'm gonna need out here, or at least most of them, and then just put them on a train and drive the train out here. Mind you, because of what will actually fit in the station back at, or back, because of what actually fits in the main station, I'm gonna need to limit it to 3 cars worth of crap. I'd hope that'd be enough, but it won't. It definitely won't. Alright. Thankfully, it does not take very long to take this hypertube out here. It does get a bit slower than I'd like here towards the end, but... you know. That's just kind of how it be. Oh hey, there's a train dropping off right now. Slowly moving all these filters out of here. Okay, no. How many okay, they each train drops off a decent amount. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh yeah, you also kind of have to currently use a... Here, let me build a ladder here quickly. So that there's a way to get... There's a way for you to actually get up there if you don't have a jetpack. Oh yeah, and actually, as for why the actual factory and power plant itself is you know, so much higher than the train stuff, I just put the train tracks all the way down to the water because I didn't know how high it's going to need to be. This is this high because each nuclear reactor needs water. So we're going to put the water extractors directly under the reactors, and they actually need 2 water extractors per reactor, so... we have all the space in the goddamn world basically right now to start setting this up. So here we go. All just for iron. We're gonna have to do this again for copper. Granted, a fairly sizable chunk of the copper is what's gonna be needed for copper is gonna go directly into copper powder. For much later. And actually, I should figure out how much we need for copper powder so that I can repair that. I feel like this is going to be a lot more than I was expecting. And I'm starting to wonder if I should rotate this 90 degrees already so that it goes across that way instead of like blocking off the belt path and all that. I'm going to place all them down first. See like how bad it is. We also get... yeah, I'm definitely going to be moving them because of that little gap right there. Only like halfway through. Holy crap. Mind you, I haven't even bothered trying to use any like alternate recipes that may exist for iron. This is all just with like the default recipes because I haven't... Because 1, I don't know don't entirely know the alternate recipes that exist, and 2, I haven't actually implemented alternate recipes into my system yet. Mostly because actually, like getting the actual recipe data, or making the recipe data for my thing, is a pain in the ass. Let's get a lookout tower here, just so I can, like, see how ridiculous this gets. Huh. This is kind of a deja vu moment for me right now. I swear I remember something FICSMAS gifts being a thing that are following, going up on a lookout tower and there being a crap ton of these. And these are all just for iron. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put this across that wall because this is just coming over here. This is going to start blocking the resource outputs for all of these train terminals here. But this is ridiculous. So... time to bulk delete these all and then place them all down again. Yeah, getting all the basic resources produced first seems like a good idea. I also want to try having all like the radioactive stuff so the actual reactors and, you know, dealing with their waste happen as far that way as possible. Oh, I hit the limit a hot second ago there. It's 50, not 100, that's right. So now, I don't know if this platform's square or what, but yeah, now we're going the other way here. So we go back to saying we need 66 of them, just so that I can kind of get a... Just that is mostly so I can see on the side of my screen here how many have been placed. Leave this like a couple from the wall there. Okay, good enough. Anyhow, here we go. Gift, I think, that just fell on me back there. Sorry about the lack of commentary here. You know, intense focus placing down all these things. And I'm gonna need to connect them all to the power as well. And you know, we'll figure out how their inputs are gonna work later. Yeah, roughly square, I'd say. Here we're at I mean, I can make this platform much bigger if necessary. That's part of the reason why I built this out here, because I mean, there's nothing out here. There's, you know, a decent bit of distance from the edge of the map. I mean, the edge of the map's like all the way like up here-ish. So we have a little ways to the edge of the map, and obviously that way we have a ways to the edge of the map. And there's nothing else here, so this is like perfectly like available for irradiating. Alright, these things go in there. Definitely gonna have to devote some time to actually building a factory that just mass produces all the FICSMAS stuff. And it'll be interesting to see what happens to that factory after FICSMAS ends. Like, will all that stuff just cease working? I don't know, I've never really toyed with any of the FICSMAS stuff after FICSMAS ended. So I know I played during FICSMAS in the past, but like... never really after it's ended. Anyhow, how many of these need to be put towards the iron rod production? And this is like all the iron rods. We only need 6 iron rod producers, which is 90 ingots or 3 of these machines. Dang. I wonder how much power this thing is going to consume. Because, you know, the nuclear power plants, they're going to produce a lot of power. But the actual process of actually feeding them is going to consume a ton of power as well. We'll have to see just how much this stuff is willing to consume. And if I'm going to need to have some sort of mini power plant ready to actually do all this stuff. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not all going to get running at the same time. Because there's sections of the power plant that'll have to wait for like the first power plants to actually go online and start producing before they can actually start doing stuff. Like anything that takes nuclear waste and turns it into plutonium, and then obviously the fixite stuff, or fixonium stuff. That stuff is rough. I forget, how do you make the time crystals that we need for this milestone here? Let's see. Time crystals. Oh, they're just diamonds. Okay. And diamonds themselves are just coal. Oh wow, there's a ton of alternate recipes. You see, this stuff is why I haven't done alternate recipes in my thing yet. Because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 alternate recipes for a single item. Like, how many diamonds? How many ways are there to make diamonds? I mean, I guess you have compact coal, coke, or petroleum coke, all that other stuff. Okay, power connections are next. I just want to grab some of these. It's plus that. I don't know, had 60 of them. Wow. That is something formidable. All these smelters. And this time this isn't copper. We're gonna have a lot of them for copper again, but you know. I guess the power poles are gonna be on this side. So I'm gonna go say every fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, these things are these power poles are nowhere near actually being placed at the same depth. Like you can tell they're all at different locations. Yeah, that was a good quantity to choose per power pole, because like Mark III power poles, obviously they are a thing, but like they're so much more expensive than Mark II power poles, and they don't offer all that much more, despite Ada saying substantially more. Come on. 3 isn't or an extra 3 connections is not a substantially increased amount. I mean, and yes, these Mark II poles have 3 more connections than the Mark I, but you know, that is substantial, because that's, you know, 3/4 of how many a Mark I has, but a Mark II already has 7 to 10 is like, it's not nearly as big of a leap as it, you know, as you would seem. Not really worth it considering the number of items that you would have in the vicinity of a. Wait, what did I do? Oh fuck, what did I just connect shit to? Maybe I should have built stuff back here. Hopefully, I mean, actually, yeah, I can. Once I plug this stuff into the grid, I'll see who. If any of these guys still end up red or if they all go yellow. That's how I can figure out if I've connected everything okay. Actually, no, that's another reason why I'm going to build a large power bank over here, is if to start up this factory it takes so much energy that we actually aren't producing enough, then it will be a worthwhile investment to actually here, quickly. That is 250 megawatts of power on iron smelting alone. No, no copper or any of that. Aha. Couple of these got fucked up. Knew that would happen. And let me guess, they got wired to each other? Yep, they got wired to each other. Oh, these ones are really easy to fix as well. Those ones are right next to a thing. Did this one just not get connected? This one just didn't get connected. Look at that. It's also right next to the power pole. Look at that. Alright, all that's connected up now. Let me just go and see what the demand on copper smelting is going to be. Where is my search box? I'm gonna need 64. smelters for copper. So they're very much in the same vein. And I should potentially just put them all in right now. I mean, I have the resources. I'm definitely going to need a bunch of space in between these things to actually, you know, route the iron around, route the copper in and the iron out. I don't even know where most of this iron's going. It's probably going to a large variety of different locations. So yeah, I guess we go a few tiles forwards and start putting in the smelters for copper. Oh gosh. Caterium. 9. We only need 9 smelters for Caterium, so we'll handle that somewhere else in the back. In this area. No, we'll go like all the way over here for. We're gonna have a lot of space because, you know, we have space out here, and I think it's fine for us to give the various Nope, that was horrible. I think it's fine for us to give the various machines a bit of space. The various, yeah, give everything a bit of space here. We can make the platform larger, we're not necessarily space constrained. Damn, that's a far-reaching shadow from the, I presume that shadow is from the actual cliffs and not my... It might be my smelter wall, actually. We'll turn around in a moment and look. Yeah, no, that's that. That thing casts a shadow. Dang. And what a shadow that casts. It just keeps going. And going. It's basically just an infinite shadow this way. Damn, that's really the range of the shadow. Dang, okay, that object shadow feels weird, the range that it gets cast on. So now we set these all to copper. It's going to be nearly 2,000 copper per minute, which... It's gonna have to be at least like 4 tier 5 belts of just copper. The actual logistics for obtaining and then like inputting all these items is gonna be crazy, man. Okay. Oh yeah, also, I'm probably going to continue working on this. This power plant's such a big project, I'm probably going to like continue working on it off stream throughout the next couple of days here as well. But it is a, you know, sizable project. Move this smelter to be in line with the rest of them. Whew. To be fair, copper is a little bit different of a location in the cycle. At least copper was required. My algorithm decided to place copper in a much earlier position in the actual list. Heck, you can generate this exact spreadsheet by checking out Satisfactor sheets on my GitHub. All right. Feels weird to double click on the pole, but this is working. Good. And we're at the end already. Alright, that was a much more linear line there. I was able to do that quite quickly. 256 megawatts for just this. That bring... Oh wait, no. That, you know... almost unnoticeable bump to the overall network total maximum potential consumption. Man, 34,000... Wait, this is going to produce what? Yeah, this is going to produce over double. When this power plant gets up to its full capacity, it's going to produce over twice what we're currently capable of producing. So that's going to be pretty good. Too bad it's going to use at least half of that, like a quarter of that. Look at how much shit is in the water, by the way. What a problem it is. Oh. You can't actually go down, you only go up in the water. But yeah, this water here is really deep. Anyhow, back on dry land. Dry land. I didn't make a single mistake there. Alright, let me do a bit of spreadsheet stuff where I'm starting to recolor cells. Where's the color cell button? Is it background color? Green. Okay. I've got copper ingots done. And where are... iron ingots are also done. Okay, so now I'm gonna just go through and start like finding things that just directly need like iron or copper. Actually, let's start with copper because that one's a little bit easier. So copper sheets. Actually, wait. What was that fraction on the copper? Hang on. Where was the copper? 82222. One of them's got to be downclocked too. Yeah, these ratios are going to be fine. Anyhow. So, with that in mind, we need 22.6 machines worth of copper sheets, taking in a total of 452 copper ingots. So 452 divided by 30, that's going to be 15 and a wee bit of these things here. Fun. All right. So it's going to be 23. Cool. We have the resources for all this. So we'll start like here. Okay. That's a lot. And it doesn't use nearly this many of the things for copper in the back here, so that's fun. Anyway, one of these is going to be downclocked to 60%. I'll just make that the first one. Each of these requires 20 sheets, which is like one and a bit of the... The actual logistics here is going to be crazy, man. Hear that train coming in. Okay, actually, once I get to the end here, I'm gonna go quickly take a pee break here. Let me just turn on the breaking news again. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, that didn't take too long. Alright, so we're doing this, and we need to get... What was my calculator saying? Anyway, I need to downclock one of these to, what was it? 60% on you. Then I need to take 15 of these. So here, let's go. Open the color gun. Fix it and project assembly are the same. Concrete structure. Height. I don't know why all these things are basically the same. What are these skins? Can be applied to conveyor belts, pipelines for Merry Christmas look. Huh. Interesting. Anyhow, I'm just gonna do this. We need 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright. That plus a tad bit of that one. So we're gonna put a splitter coming out of there. What is this? This is 23 of these? That does not split out very well, does it? Also, what is that? 400 per minute? Yikes. Okay, the actual logistics here is actually going to start hurting my head soon, pretty soon. Anyhow, actually, wait. Is there a ratio of which these things can? Because it's like 20 to 30, right? Which means 2 of these can go to 3 of these. So actually, you know what? We'll do that. Oh, come on. The friggin' mergers are... Oh. Please, put us on straight mode. So we'll start by doing that, because that'll make this stuff so much easier if we can just... Actually, also in that case... going to move the one that's at 60% over this way. That way it can go connecting to like the one of those that's going to be at its lower capacity. Alright, and then so it's 2 to 3, so we do a splitter there. The fact that the snapping for this doesn't go far enough to actually get down enough to make it like to make it where they can actually be accurately done is very annoying. Like, come on, why does it cut off there? Come on, allow it to go that far, please. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, anyhow. Alright, so this logistics isn't going to be as bad as I was thinking. Like, we can break the logistics problem down into smaller pieces. Yes, that means more belts are going to have to be going places. But that's fine if it makes the logistics and therefore efficiency easier. So that is effectively the whole goal of this, is to make a very efficient nuclear power plant. Now, unfortunately, the resource inputs aren't going to be all that efficient, as we're going to get what we're going to get, which is definitely going to be... The actual, like, extractors are going to be producing more than we're actually using here. Which is, you know, a bit unfortunate, but... Like, that's just how it's going to be. Ooh, yikes. And we also then we get stuff like this, where yeah, no, this stuff is definitely gonna so we're gonna need to. Oh, come on, let me stand there. That'll be fine, I guess, there. Actually, not here. We'll actually do this, like, right there. Oh, I have that on zoom mode somehow. Okay. There we go. Now it's okay with me doing that. And this is where the logistics here actually starts to get a little bit more complex. Here, I will start by because I mean this guy. Ooh, 4 hours on this game. Okay, I mean obviously the stream hasn't been that long. I've just had the game open for a long time before I actually started the stream. As I mentioned, I was doing stuff like building out this platform before the stream. Oh my gosh, this is going to get. Actually, you know what? Here, here's what we do. You know what? We'll yeah, so let's see. What is gonna end up being piled onto this? Get that. These ones. We'll put that one there. Then we got these ones which are gonna have to pile on top or something. Oh no, this one is gonna have to go up. That's what it is. Because, yeah, that's what it was. Again, logistics is the hard part right now. Like, not what are we gonna need, not where we're gonna need it, but like, how are we gonna do it is the hard part right now. But like, how are we gonna get the resources from place to place in this factory? Oh, that's not right. Alright, and then this stuff can, figure out how far all this stuff needs to go. So that comes to here, and then that one can go down, so... That's 2, that's 1 there. So... Actually, yeah... I mean, yeah, okay, so... And then that one... Man, I haven't even started, like, taking... What? Oh, okay. Okay, time to get that train. But that doesn't even account for the rest of these smelters here. Nor anything with the iron or the input for this stuff. Dang. Yeah, this logistics takes a large amount of space. Anyhow, let's go back. Not on this train, though. Oh, wow. Already backed up to there in terms of filters? That's pretty cool. Also, actually, I've been something else I could talk about here. I've noticed an issue with my trains in this one. This server is always online, basically. So the trains are always running. But I often notice with these trains that they do some weird... Well, they ended up, despite the fact that I perfectly started them at opposite ends of the loop, there is no other trains on the track. It's just them, or no other trains that actually matter on the track, just them two. They always seem to get bunched up somehow. I don't know what's going on with them. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Trying to think of, like, resources that I'm definitely gonna need for this, so I'm gonna need... Well, definitely get... Oh, okay. My connection's apparently lagging a bit here. My inventory's very empty right now, so... Yeah, I guess, like... Let's grab a ton of iron plates. Throw them in a train car. Then I'll grab some other stuff like steel and... copper and stuff, or steel, various steel components, copper, you know, various belt making materials, really. Here's my train. It is not pulled all the way forward, so we're gonna do that before we have the cars. Alright. Build it. What? Does that make... That's path signals, so hopefully that shouldn't matter, actually. Alright, then we can go get other resources like poles. I did not jump off that belt. That's bad. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's see. Pole. Or rods, I guess they're called, not poles, but you know, same thing. Rods, I don't think screws in and of themselves are gonna necessarily be all that useful to me out there. Let's go grab some concrete. Probably enough. We'll grab some modular frames while I'm here because I can foresee us needing a few of these to craft stuff. Or to not craft stuff, but, you know, build stuff. Right. Oh, okay. Guess I gotta go to another car for that. In you go. I apparently don't have any of that stuff for myself now. That's fine. Alright, we need a bunch of reinforced iron plates. Steel beams. That was a failure there. Okay. So, reinforced iron plates are over this way. Or I guess they're reinforced iron plates. Should hopefully be enough. Let's see, steel beams, encased industrial beams, and then a cladded aluminum. Basically, those are all the belt materials, and then I can figure out a bunch of other stuff that I might need. Like, I know there's stuff that I'm definitely gonna have to come back and get to actually build some of the, you know, things that build stuff, but by grabbing the essentials that I have right now, or some essentials for right now, it should be easy enough to get a bunch of this stuff for later. And for aluminum, we gotta go all the way up to, like, here. Wow, I was dead on with that. Kind of surprised. Get as much of that as possible over here. down a floor to here. Oh, there's a train leaving there. Got a bunch of the iodine filters on it. Alright. Can go plop a bunch of these guys in here. Okay. Apparently that's all we can fit on the train. Hopefully this is going to be good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to edit the timetable. Instead of going to copper load, we're going to go to the second nuclear power plant. Turn on self-driving. Alright, this will then get us there without me having to press any buttons, which is the most effective way to do things. Fully loaded 3-car train. Yeah, so I can show you all. Actually, this is a good example of showing off the health of the network currently. So yeah, here's the switch that goes to on the track. That track goes all the way down the center of the map. Well, center of the map. It kind of divides the map in two. It goes from like here. I mean, actually, we have followed that. It goes from here, like, all the way up here, like that, and then in, like, there. So, you know, not entirely half, but it's better than, I guess, nothing. Anyhow, yes, they're just past what is our current power plant for making most of our power. Starting to work on its, you know, successor effectively. Obviously, all power plants are valuable in our system, but, you know, some are more valuable than others. Here is the factory that is dedicated to producing supercomputers. Yes, that is... I don't think supercomputers are necessary in this power plant, but maybe they will be. It's going to have its own supercomputer production regardless. This is where we produce a little bit of extra plastics and rubbers for our various processes that require them. A little bit of crossover there from when the tracks were being built. Alright. Now we haven't put anything in this desert just yet, but we probably will. Oh yeah, the over 2,000 iron per minute that we need, that's probably not a problem. I mean, the desert here is full of iron. No problem extracting enough iron for this from the world. Copper, that's going to be a bigger challenge. And there are some copper nodes, like, right around here that we could use potentially. Alright, 53 megawatts going uphill here, slowly slowing down. Oh yeah, in this game, the strength of a locomotive is actually limited. Give it too many cars that are fully loaded with stuff and it won't actually be able to go uphill. There's all of the smelters there loading in. At least their LOD models are. Train stations there. Look, a train coming out while we're going in. Wonderful. Of course, once we have stopped, we will turn off self-driving so the train doesn't leave with our stuff. go to this one. Yep. Look how much space I've given these platforms. I'm gonna rename this JSD train while I'm here. Alright. Here's a bunch of resources for us to use. I will take a fair amount of, few of these while I'm here. Why is this thing slowly rolling forwards? What is going on right now? Hopefully it's just visual. I think it's just visual. It'll probably snap backwards at some point. Alright. Now where were we? Wait, I'm gonna... Actually, while I'm thinking of it, let's put a new map marker here. Nuclear power plant. Give it that radioactive. Ooh, could make it a radioactive stand. Oh, whatever. We're just gonna give it that. I don't know what the subcategory name would be. Power. Power. Set the color to be like warning yellow or whatever. Okay. Apply. Alright, anyhow. That was completely useless. Anyhow, let's... Ooh, red present. Doink. Alright, yeah, I was building belts here. Doing stuff for the copper sheets, I believe is what we're producing here. Set that one to 100%, and we'll go 60% all the way down this way on the end for the one that has fractional input. Alright. Now for doing... Okay, so copper sheets, that has been done. Gonna need a lot of wirecraft. I actually want to see how much copper powder, because that's gonna soak up a bunch of these things, which I kind of want to do because I don't want to have to deal with logistics through here too much more. There's copper powder. We only need 2 constructors. Wait, no, that's the use of copper powder. Whoops. Nuclear pasta. Yeah, it's basically the same as. We basically need to duplicate our nuclear pasta setup from earlier. Copper powder, the 4, which requires, you know, 12,000 divided by 4. That's going to be 10. So yeah, it's gonna need a thing where we're gonna need 10 of these. Actually, I don't know what to do with this one right now. There's a little... Hey, there's a little face there. You got the eye there, and the mouth there. Weird. Anyhow, I don't know what's gonna go on with this one just now, because these ones are gonna need, you know, their full... Here, let's... This is definitely going to do what I wanted to do, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's chew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then all of that is for everything else that needs copper ingots. Great. Yeah, that will help with this little logistical issue that I'm... Actually, wait, hang on. We should power all these things up first. Let's do that. Train leaving. Love to see it. Love to see it. Here, let's actually add another power pole in here. No. Uh-huh. Okay, I guess that's like that. Alright. That's all of these powered up now. Yep. Present here. 20 of the FICSMAS gifts. Ooh. Alright, now we can get started with, I guess, combining these things. Now, how much is this? What, 300 per minute? That's gonna literally be a tier 4 belt here. But yeah, let's merge this stuff together. These poles are actually kind of in an annoying location right now. Wait, oh yeah, no, this is fine. Just gotta make sure that all of these of the same color are gonna be... Okay, and then this one we're going to... I'll have that one rotated there, and we'll... Mark 5. Mark 4. Okay, then the inputs to these can all be a tier 1 belt, as obviously each of these only produce 30. That needs to be tier 4. Alright, so that will be 1 right there. Let's get the next one set. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That sounds about right. Okay, that can come out of there. In fact, we can bring this guy. Hey, look, we don't need you to be doing... There we go. Train coming in. Now we can start merging these out in the other direction. whatever. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever. We're doing light blue right now. Dang it. Put in all the mergers. Okay, last one here. We can put in all the belts to the mergers. Alright. And then connect all the mergers together. Alright. Then we can, yeah, then we can, alright, that is 4 belts with approximately 300 copper on each of them coming over here. Perhaps I should have separated them a little bit, whatever. Then we just need 4 just need them to go into, and I don't have the reinforced iron plates, so we go get those from the train. Come on. Oh no, it actually has been moving forward slowly. Oh no, wait, that is purely... Here, let me... Yeah, I can't drive it because it's not actually there, it's just... Oh, here we go. See, yeah, that was purely visual on my part. The train itself was actually staying still, it was just, from my screen, it looks like it moved pretty far forwards, but the signals had stayed fine, so it was actually not in the preceding block. Very annoying how client-server desync can work like that. Another gift is on its way in. Here, we'll push this guy up to this here. Alright, and then these are all copper powder. Grab some of that. I have 500 gifts on me. Nice. Alright, so this, let's do that the other way around. That goes there, that goes to there. That goes to there, and that goes to there. Alright, that is... Okay, I don't have cables. Oh no, I'm out of cables! I do not think I put more of those in the train. So I'm actually gonna have to hypertube back to the base to actually get more of those. Oh no. Alright, well, here I hypertube. Alright. So, yeah, we've gotten... Well, while I'm hypertubing, I might as well mark off on my spreadsheet over here that copper powder has been knocked off. That's what all that stuff is for. Okay. Okay. So what else was copper ingots going to be needed? Copper ingot. Wire. That's right. We need 16.4 machines taking 246. That is 8.2 of the smelters worth of copper ingots. That means 2.6 repeating. That means there's one of the things is being used, one of the outputs is being used at 2.6 repeating. Yeah, I'm words hard right now. You get the idea. Actually, while I'm here, let's take a brief break from doing that. And let's actually get this milestone. Or actually, let's do a chunk of this milestone. So we need 50 time crystals. Actually, no, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Wait, can I not craft them? No, I can't. Fun. Nope. Oh, I can't craft either of those things, so I'm going to need to set stuff up for that. So, time crystals are just 2 diamonds per time crystal. And that's 20, so we need... That's 20 coal per, so we need 50 times 2 times 20, that is 2,000 coal. Here, let me get this power line here. That would take forever to make anyway, so we're just gonna smash these together. What the fuck is this stuff made in? Particle accelerator makes diamonds. What? Okay, maybe we won't do this right now then. Dang, okay. You know what? Maybe we're not gonna do any of that stuff right now. We're gonna save that stuff for later. I didn't realize diamonds were made in the particle accelerator. That's kind of scary, honestly. How much power does that use? Hold up. Oh, 750 megawatts. That's a lot. So diamonds are made in the part. What about the time crystal? That's in the converter, which, I mean, I guess that has a pretty static power usage, as no power is actually. Okay. Also, that weird random firing of the gun. Very weird. And off we go! Fun fact about hypertube boosting. It was actually originally a bug in the game to do with actually the Unreal Engine 4 and how it handled physics. But then they, updating to Unreal Engine 5 apparently fixed that bug, but people liked it so much that they added it as an intended feature now. Because it actually makes hypertubes hyper. Because otherwise they kind of suck, honestly. Like, yeah, you go a bit faster until you start going up a hill. In this case, it's like not very fast at all. Like, even this is faster than you'd normally be going in a hypertube. And this feels kind of slow. And it just gets slower. And we go downhill a bit so we get faster. Alright, now I can actually connect stuff to the power. That was very strange that I didn't have any power lines on me. Or power lines. Didn't have any of the, didn't have any cables on me. That was very weird. Alright, so there's the copper powder. Now we need 16. Which only uses like, what, 8 of the, 8.2 of these? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this should be all that. Hang on, let me just. So we got there. The wire. Copper sheets. Copper powder. Oh, and then we'll be using a very small 16 per minute in a cladded, making some cladded aluminum. Okay. Okay, and then yeah. So yeah, these all go into the same production of the 16.4 constructors. No, we'll give it some space here. Moving this stuff down. Wait, so how much do these? These each use 15. So yeah. Wait. Yeah, so one of these goes to 2 of the constructors that we're gonna put down here. That's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ah! Why can't I dismantle these frailing? There it is. Ah. It needs me to put these foundations in. I did not actually expect that I'd run to the end of the platform doing just the raw copper stuff. Alright, and then in terms of the one that's going to be downclocked to 40%, we'll call it this one because it's going to be that copper sheet wire. Not 50, 40. Because this one is actually closest to where its fractional amount of stuff is going to come from over there. Actually, all the copper powder is going to go to the same place here, so actually I'll do the mergers for the copper powder, because yeah, they all go into the same place. All the copper powder is fine to be merged down right here. Wait, I actually don't know. Oh no, each one of these is producing 50, so we're gonna need 2 belts coming out of there. There we go. There's that. This stuff will get used way later in the facility, so I'm not too worried about that. Now this thing. So this is technically half here, but it's going to be a lot more than half. But in actuality, it's going to be a lot more than half there, so just gonna bring it out this way. Oof. Yeah, we're then gonna need, and then we're gonna split it there again because like 16 of this copper is gonna end up going to be making aluminum, which is, you know, more than half, I guess. Hang on, what is like, well, 26%. That times 3. 8. Wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that will be about like half of what's coming on over here. But yeah, so I guess, yeah, approximately half of this is going to come over here and be split directly into, actually, well, whatever. That one's already gonna be what's downclocked, I believe. Did I ever downclock any of the copper creator thingies here? Because it is going to be this one that's going to get downclocked. It's currently not downclocked, but... Eight... 24.67. That sounds about right. So that's how much extra is needed. This line, okay. And then we just gotta, we'll figure out how that's gonna go, because then we need to take all of these and go have each singular one of these now running to 2 of these things. So there's that. Should really put the splitter in first, but you know. Sometimes you just don't think things through before you do stuff. And there. I don't know how I'm getting any of the iron out of this area into other locations. Maybe it's going over, maybe it's going under. It technically doesn't matter which one it does. Because, I mean, this area of the factory isn't going to need to have any of the water extractors underneath of it, so... Going under is actually completely valid at this point. Actually, you know, maybe I should like build out a giant area underneath here, specifically for use in logistics. Maybe that'd be a good idea to build that out. Yep, there are 3 left. We'll start with this one. Okay. No, we may be making an efficient factory, but that doesn't mean we have to make make our belts all weird and unorderly. Oh, I never connected this one. Oh damn it. There we go. Nice looking belts is always nice looking belts are happy belts. This one does not spark joy, so we must modify it. There we go. There we go. Nice orderly belts. They're all doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Now I gotta power all these constructors. So we go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I've actually configured configure these constructors yet. So perhaps I should go do that. Yes. Oh no, I did configure them all to be wire already. Good! Oh, and I haven't connected any of these constructors here yet. Wait. Why is that not grid connected? What? Oh, I only configured that one to be wire. Okay, well... Wee. Man, configuring one so I could downclock it and then not configuring the rest, man. How did that happen? Okay, let's put in... You know, we want to have a safe nuclear power plant here, so... Gonna need to put the safety rails on here. Slight blip on the platform here, but yeah. Whew, that's... wires created. I think, besides, again, aluminum, and we'll get to aluminum production later, that is all of copper done. Now we can get to iron stuff. But first, I have to go to the bathroom again, because I've apparently been drinking a lot of fluids this stream, so, you know, we'll be right back. Alright then. Iron. Iron stuff is... Yes, iron. So... What's with... God damn, this spreadsheet software is so laggy that even hovering over something is trying to bring up a tooltip, but the tooltip takes forever to load. Why is this open source software so goddamn bad? Oh my god. Anyhow, iron ingot. Alright. Iron guff. Okay, so we have the iron ingot itself. Let's see, so... Let's see, where am I going to... Or let's see, how am I going to start doing this iron stuff? Because obviously there's a lot of iron in use here. Actually, I think I know where a lot of this iron is going, to be fair. What is it? There's the converter or something like that. is used to make a bunch of stuff. And I think the way I've configured my recipes to work is that just... Or the way I've configured this spreadsheet generator to work is that anytime that something is needed to be made for the converter, it just straight up is made of iron ore. Or, not iron, maybe iron ore, maybe iron ingots, I don't remember which. But, for now, let me remember which one of these iron smelters Actually, I should build out a bit of a platform underneath here. Actually, I don't have the concrete on me for that. Anyway. Okay, the other end's where we did the fractional one. Yeah, a lot of these iron stuff is just going to be merged together and then go under the under this place. Okay, but then there's the question: how far forwards? How much farther in this direction do I start this iron stuff? I gotta give this stuff a bit of space for logistics, and obviously I'm gonna need to do logistics with the stuff I'm about to put down here. But the first thing on our list is iron plates, apparently, here. So, I don't know, like right here looks good. Alright, there's a bunch of space for logistics here. Maybe this is a bit wasteful, but we can obviously extend this platform in that direction, whatever we need. I need 9 of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 iron plates. So obviously 9 of this is going to be easy. All this stuff, and it's just a round 9. How nice. Oh, this is going to be so evenly divisible. That's 270. That's exactly a tier 3 belt as well. Oh, so nice. The logistics on this is going to be so nice. One of the rare situations in this factory where logistics is actually going to be very nice round numbers. A lot of this stuff has a lot of fractions involved, which is, you know, annoying for efficiency for a lot of reasons, but... There we go. So I'll take 20... Yeah, should just be... Tier 1 belts into all of these. Oh, this is not on straight mode, okay. This is on zoop mode? What? That doesn't make sense. Got a little bit of a toot from the train as it leaves there. Bye-bye! Alright. And then, yeah. How many... It was 270... It's gonna be equal 9. Wait, what? Huh. Alright, each of these uses 1 constructor's worth of... Right, or 1 smelter's worth of stuff. Why did I make this first one here? Actually, no, I have no idea which one of these got downclocked. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, just gonna have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just gonna... You know what? We'll come from both ends here. Alright, and then that'll just be tier 3 belts out of there. I mean, I can use tier 2 belts inside this merge down system. And then, in terms of it comes out like right here. We then go conveyor belt floor hole here. Take it. Yeah, I need steel. This is going to be so simple. Steel is in the third car, I guess? Yep, okay. Signal clipped into the wall there. Maybe that's a bit too much space there. Oh well. Tier 3 there, then oh, and then we'll build the upside of the over here. There we go. Then we can come in here. All right. Logistics layer here. I didn't think that I could. I wasn't thinking of this when I initially, decided to make this whole area here off the water, but this actually works really well. And a layer for extra logistics is actually very convenient. Even if, we did not initially intend for extra logistics to be one of the things that this was. I mean, this was mostly here just so that I could have an easy way of pumping water up to the nuclear reactors themselves. I think this is too far. Yeah. Okay. But too long. Oh my gosh. Like, just barely too long. Jeez. Alright. There we go. And we can obviously add more foundations down here once we actually get more needs for doing logistics underneath the actual factory. For now, that is a pretty clever way to take 9 of those and package it into the 9 of these. Obviously, I have no idea where these sheets are going to be needed or how many of these sheets are going to be needed there. So I'm not going to bother doing logistics to pare these down until after that quantity is completely known. So we'll figure it out later, basically. Train leaving there. Alright, those guys all powered up. That means iron plates have been completed. Iron plate. Iron rod, that is of course going to need 6 for 3? Yeah, 3. Okay. Leave a small gap in constructors here. So say that much. Just in case we need some belts from back there to be able to sneak through here. And we need 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also easy splitting. Alright. And this will also be more like underground belt type and I'm out of the... Okay, back to the train! But yeah, this will also be another underground logistics belt from the iron section. It's gonna be so convenient to have that handy. all these presents floating down. Yeah, I don't have time to go around picking them all up. They're constantly falling, and I have a giant platform here. There's also a lot of them falling in the ocean. And I literally just cannot reach them once they've actually fallen into the ocean, so... Wait, each one of these takes 15? Yeah, no. It's gonna be tier 2 build up here. We're not gonna... Splitting it is gonna be fine for tier 1. Alright, then... Conveyor floor hole... Here? Alright, then that's gonna be 3 smelters from over this way. That's gonna be a single merger, actually. Conveyor merger. Oh, hello, I was... Okay. Tier 2 that. Then we go underneath and we can finish this. The logistics for this off. Just don't worry about it. Everything's gonna work out in the end. And we haven't gotten to complex logistics where I need like a fraction of this to go like the other side of the factory. I'll still be able to do that stuff down here, of course, but you know, just a tad bit more stressfully. So we'll put that in there. So we'll put that in. Oh, I need to grab more of the reinforced iron plates from the choo-choo. Actually, something I was thinking of actually a little bit ago. So maybe I should like disconnect all those power cells from the grid and then just like, before we actually start feeding resources into this whole thing, like shut the power switch for this section, or for this whole power plant off, and just to see how much actual load this, or the factory part of this power plant alone is going to be putting on the grid. Because it is going to be fairly substantial, I suspect. I mean, just look at the number of smelters and constructors we've already had to place down for this thing. And these are just like the basic raw resources processed into simple resources. We haven't gotten to the more complex and expensive stuff. Like producing diamonds, which apparently we have to do. That's going to be a lot of power. It's also going to be not a continuous load because it's particle accelerators. Anyhow, that is that connected up. We just gotta get electricity over this way. Whatever. You see that right there? That's like what happens. I'm pretty sure that was a particle accelerator right there doing the whatever the cubing thing. Yeah, those are particle accelerators for. I think they are at least. Maybe those are trains. I'm not entirely sure, but I think those are the particle accelerators because they don't always display their exact peak consumption. It is quite weird how they report on the grid here. Anyhow, that is iron rods. Man, we've been going for 2 hours here. Dang. Well, I could probably go a little while longer. Surprised Jarity Cool hasn't popped in, but whatever. Oh. Yeah. Fixite ingots. That's where a lot of Oh, that's actually where a bunch of reanimated Sam is also going. I have to make that. But yeah, 1,600 iron ingots per minute. Going into creating 66.6 fixed site ingots per minute. And then that's the only other thing we do with iron here, so... What is fixed site made in? Alright, these are the different recipes, and I chose that iron to be the recipe of choice for making this. Converter. And I need 7 converters for this. You know what? Let's get reanimated Sam done first. So... we need... those are constructors. Right? Yeah, constructor. Okay. So we need 13 constructors to make reanimated Sam. So let's go start all the way... well, that's 16 there, yeah, so... if we supply, like, a gap of, nudge that way. 2 tiles is enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm out of cables again. Okay, hold on. 7. Okay, I did not expect to be out of resources like that. Out of cables when building construction. Okay, well, no matter, we will just go back to get some. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, yeah, I guess also I will put in, what do we need, like 7 converters? I'll also make sure I have the resources for that while I'm back here, because those can't be cheap. The Red Forest, which has a lot of very scary stuff down there. That's why I don't go down there. I just stay up here in the sky and extract my resources from a distance. Simplicity. Now we have train tracks to carry those resources instead of just stacks of belts, which, you know, there's some pros, some cons. Very minute stuff there. Alright. And back at the factory. Let's get a few stacks of that. Then I'm gonna need like 7 converters. Oh, that requires all the expensive shit. Okay. That I have none of any of. Oh, requires some of that Sam shit. Oh, here, let me grab some of these resources first. Because, doesn't require those, interestingly, but it does require that, radio bitches. I'm gonna grab the once this thing finishes crafting, I'll grab 50 of these. It's for 70. Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna start picking stuff up off the belts. Because, like... Annoyingly, our storage container for the fused modular frames here, that's all the way over at the fused modular frame factory, which takes forever to get to. So, and I prefer to not visit that. There we go. And now for those things, I gotta go down at least a floor here. Nah, yeah, actually. There's a lot of those, holy crap. Okay. Now that other stuff. I have a feeling I never automated that because it was kind of a pain in the ass. Let's see. Let us see. The, like, upright SAM stuff. Wait, you can't craft... Oh, no. SAM fluctuator. Oh, god damn it, that stuff requires the quartz. Oh, no, that's the reanimated SAM. What do we need? We need 700 of this stuff? Maybe I'm not building all that in within the course of the stream. We have a fair amount of reanimated SAM here. But yeah, no, that stuff's gonna take forever to craft. Okay, you know what? I will... once we get this reanimated SAM crafting up and running, I'll end the stream there and I'll get to all that sort of stuff there off stream, because oh my god, that's just gonna take forever for me to craft all those resources. There's a train. Let's see. Until I've been streaming for a while, because I'm kind of getting a little bit, I don't know what to do now. Yes. Yeah. I've never actually used, the converter, obviously it's new 1.0. I've never placed one down before, so this is going to be an interesting experience once I get that. Hopefully Ada doesn't send out a message. That'd be kind of annoying. Anyhow, let's just get these constructors for the reanimated SAM done first. Oh, I never configured all these things, did I? Iron rods is what I was doing here. Okay, and these guys are reanimated. So I got 7 done, right? Yeah. 7 out of 13. We got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All these making reanimated SAM. One of these is going to be downclocked a bit, and this is of course like a raw resource that's going to have to come in from the trains. Yeah, this is where all the SAM is being used. All like 1,400 of it. So let's see. Each of these takes 120 per minute. So yeah. And then we'll just go put the one on the end here to 22.22 repeating percent. Yeah. Okay, we'll get the powered up. Actually, I guess I can do some logistics for the input there. It's gonna be really difficult though. It's gonna require multiple gonna require multiple tier 5 belts worth of SAM to correctly get the amount needed over here. Wait, it's 1466, whatever, we'll just consider that, divided by 780. Yeah, that is less than 2, but it is a little bit more than 2. So we'll get the splitters and stuff hooked up here. Then we'll get these splitters hooked up together, and there'll be one tier 5 belt running in there, and then these splitters hooked up together, where we're gonna have an extra tier 1 belt running over here. Okay. Because ordinarily the rest of these have to use tier 2 belts to their highest capacity. What is that? 120 times 3. 360, which I think the tier 4 belt's what I'm going to have to use there. Yeah. Oh, what am I? Oh, a clouded aluminum. Yeah, that's on the train. Alright. Well, hello there. Oh, thank you for sending messages in chat. Let's see. Which train? It was the last train car that has the encalabed aluminum or whatever the heck it's called. Annoying to make, but you know, this factory will be making everything it needs to produce exactly nothing in the end action. Technically, this factory will be producing, or this whole setup here will produce exactly nothing. It will, well, nothing physical at least. It produces power, so, you know, that's technically what it produces, but it converts all, it takes all this matter that it produces, it converts it all into pure energy. That's impressive. Unrealistic, but impressive. Or nuclear physics at its best, I guess. It's gonna take... And actually, we could calculate the approximate mass of how much stuff is going in based off how much power is going to be produced by this. We can count out all the water used theoretically. Yeah, we'll consider that all the water is technically not being used. Anyhow, yeah, with that, I guess I'm going to end the stream here because, like, yeah, going for over 2 hours 20 minutes. Dang. And yeah, I need to do a lot of crafting of that SAM stuff in order to actually craft a ton of SAM fluctuators to build those converters. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like on the stream on your way out and subscribe. I've released a cool craft episode today, so maybe check that out. Also, check out my game, which is linked in the description, and I will see you all in the next Satisfactory live stream, which maybe is going to be Tuesday. If not that, then January, maybe? Anyhow,